Alright, what's up everyone? Back at it again. It is DW Darkwing Dad. I want to thank you so much for stopping by and checking out today's video, whether it's your first time or your 500th time. I appreciate you stopping by and see what I'm whipping up for you today. If it is your first time stopping by the channel and you are looking for a great channel that has all kinds of resourcefulness and things related to 3D printing, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave here today. But today I have a very important topic surrounding a product that has become a staple in my 3D printing and finishing methods, and that is Bondo filler primer. So over the summer, I started getting a couple comments here and there from some viewers and subscribers basically saying, hey, I heard that Bondo filler primer may be discontinued. I didn't really pay much attention to it. I thought maybe it was just chatter. But then I noticed a lot of the Amazon links that I was dropping in some of my videos, a lot of those links were dead. They said the item was out of stock, item is discontinued. So I kind of scratched my head on that. What made my suspicions grow even higher is when Ace Hardware, who was a big time supplier of Bondo filler primer, completely dropped them from their website. There was really no rhyme or reason. I contacted Ace Hardware directly and they just said, nope, they pulled the plug on it. We no longer offer it. And most recently, I checked stock of some of my suppliers that I get Bondo filler primer through, and they had completely dropped it. So I knew I was gonna have to go directly to the source and see what's going on. So this morning I decided to give 3M a call and see what was going on with Bondo filler primer. And here's what they had to say.
Call will be monitored, transcribed or recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. Privacy policy at 3m.com. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line and your call will be answered by the next available agent.
Rick, how can I assist you today?
Looking to see if you guys still manufactured a certain product or not. I had heard inklings that it was discontinued, but I wanted to call the source and see if that was true or not.
And what a part number of these products?
It's the Bondo Gray Filler Primer. I believe the part number is 720.
So I'm going to get you over to the team in charge of our Bondo products.
Okay.
They should be able to confirm if it has been discontinued and a good replacement for it. Place you on hold and I will be right back with you.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, you're welcome. Hi, this is Jared. How are you today?
Oh, hey Jared, how are you?
So you're looking for the Bondo primer?
Yeah, the Gray Filler Primer. I heard a rumor that it was discontinued. I was just kind of trying to just verify if that's true or not.
Yes, that is true, unfortunately.
Okay. Do you guys have, I know it's still, you know, you can still get it through some distributors and whatnot until obviously it's sold through. Do you guys have any plans on replacing that with a different product, or is it just something that you guys just aren't going to carry anymore?
No, it's just something we're not going to carry anymore. We just don't make any primers anymore.
Okay, I gotcha. Are you guys going to continue to do like the glazing putties and the fillers, or are you kind of getting out? I mean, I know Bondo's a pretty popular.
Those are still staples, right? Yep.
Okay, so just the filler primer in general, they're just kind of dropping.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then obviously, if it was something that you guys would pick up in the future, is that just something you'd probably announce on like your social media pages or something? Or I mean, is there any rumblings that something may come back like better, or is it just not a profitable product for you guys?
Right now, there's no rumblings at all that anything would come back like it. If it would ever in the future, then yeah, it'd be just something announced.
Okay.
Online. But yeah, right now, I don't know how profitable it was. I don't get that kind of data.
Feedback, I gotcha.
But I know it's not something there's no talks of a replacement for that
Yeah,
one.
I do appreciate that verification, and I appreciate your time.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for calling.
Well, that sucks. So as you can see, Bondo filler primer is no more. What? Now, it doesn't mean that you can't go out there and get some. There are still some distributors and suppliers that are carrying it. A lot of these places, I've already checked, they're making you basically buy them in cases. They're trying to get rid of this stuff. They're probably already discounting them at a wholesale price. So if you want to get Bondo filler primer at a great price and you want to get a case or something like that, you can definitely get it for a great price. However, once it's gone, it's pretty much gone. So what does that mean for yours truly and all of the other makers who use Bondo filler primer? Well, don't worry, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I am going to be whipping up a brand new filler primer test Volume 2, where basically I'm going to be testing actually some of the primers that you see behind me. There are a couple more filler primers that I'm going to be adding in there. Duplicolor has a new one out. Seymour has a really, really good filler primer that a lot of people don't know about, so that's going to be added in there. I am going to add the Bondo filler primer into the test strictly for one reason. I know a lot of people have come to grow and love the Bondo filler primer and the way it works, so this is basically going to show you which one is the most compatible and most comparable to Bondo filler primer. So this is going to be a really great test. If you've watched my filler primer test part 1 and 2, you've seen all the tests that I do, the drying test, the sanding test, the abuse test, all those things. It's the same test. All new filler primers, like I said, a lot of them are going to be the U-Pull Sandable, the U-Pull Expert, this guy right here, the U-Pull filler primer. I'm going to throw the Raptor 1K in there. Those, in addition to the others that I mentioned, are all going to be in this test. I haven't started the test because if you can't tell, it's been a little bit chilly here in Florida. We have had overnight temps in the 20s, feel like temperatures in the single digits, which is absolutely insane. I woke up and there was frost on my car. I had to take my tortoise and put him in the house. Somehow the chickens were able to make it through this cold. They took over the one shed I had in the other side of the yard. When I do this test, I want to have it in very, I guess, even Steven conditions. And right now with, temperatures being in the 30s and 40s, it's just really not the best way to test this stuff. So I should have some better weather next week. I'm going to start the test, and same thing, I'm going to do a part 1 and a part 2. Of course, I do have to pick up a couple products. Be on the lookout. I am going to have kind of an official lineup video. It'll just be a real short video very, very shortly. And I've been very busy with this little man right here. This is our new addition, in case you see him in the videos in the background. This is our new baby boy. His name is Rocket. I call him the baby because he's just a little baby right now, but he's gonna grow into a big, strong, handsome man, aren't you? All right, we'll let him run off and play with his friends now. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys the official word. It's very sad because it is such an awesome filler primer. Use it in a number of my builds throughout the years. In the filler primer test videos that I did, it absolutely walked both Duplicolor filler primers, the Krylon, the Rust-Oleum. I'm grateful that U-Pull has kind of stepped up because it is a very compatible filler primer. Obviously, I hope you guys tune in for the filler primer test because that'll actually show just how great it is. Is it better than Bondo? It may be. I have not tested them head to head, but it is definitely going to be a nice substitute. So many of my previous videos highlighted Bondo filler primer, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. If you guys are used to using that or you want something very close to that Bondo, that's what these tests are going to show. A lot of my videos here on out, I'm going to be using the U-Pull. I know people get kind of stuck on what I use and see how great it is, and they want to use the exact product. So unfortunately, it's kind of an RIP for Bondo filler primer. But when I do build tutorials and whatnot, I am going to be utilizing what we can get in stock. Look forward to a lot more videos using these products, but still giving you great results day in and day out. So I want to thank you guys one more time for watching today's video. If you did like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have questions on anything, or more importantly, if there is a filler primer that maybe you want to see tested that I didn't mention, if you know of one, make sure to drop me a comment and let me know. Last but not least, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the notification bell to come back and see me because I have a lot more videos on deck for 2024. That's it for now, guys. I'm going to get inside and warm up, so make sure to give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, click that subscribe button. Until next time, it's DW out. Later.